Actually, good afternoon. It's Friday, January 29th. I have not been feeling well. I've been losing my voice. I've been in and out of work this week, but I slept in, I rested. So I'm gonna make some coffee. I do have some adulting things to do on my iPad. RJ and I also have our weekly meeting this Sunday. I got this onesie from Fabletics. They sent it to me, and at first I wasn't really a fan because I just thought I like it, but I'm not gonna use it as much as I would a yoga set. I use this all the time. The inside is super soft and warm, and honestly, in the middle of winter when we go to run errands, I slip this on, I get in the car, and I pick up some food. The best thing ever. I hope I get it together by Monday because I need my voice to work. Mila took a nap. I know she's up and ready, and I gotta take her out. Mila. Hi. Take a good nap. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Good girl. Come on. I need to do laundry, clean the floors, and pack.
You want to get the luggage? Look at it. You want us to pack you? Oh!
What are you doing?
You want us to pack you? We'll pack. Oh, okay.
So I rested as much as I could before we hit the road to deal with the DMV traffic. Then we headed down to Fredericksburg to stay at RJ's parents' house for the weekend. I scheduled a time to meet up with a bridal shop in downtown Fredericksburg because they're actually planning on doing a photo shoot to showcase their bridal gowns this spring, so I got my measurements done. And we actually came into town because RJ and his dad had a pickleball tournament. The next morning is when we planned on having our weekly meeting where I share my beginner tips for planning and budgeting as a couple. I'm gonna walk you through how we set goals as a couple, organize our to-do list, and the free apps and templates that we use to do this. The thing that I like to do every single year is something I call goal mapping. If you know me, you know I am a big time into manifesting, but I firmly believe a big part of my manifesting is this goal mapping that I've done every year for almost 10 years now. So goal mapping is listing all the things that you want to happen, but putting them in their perspective timelines. I like to use this free template every year from the Passion Planner website, and I've been a Passion Planner girl for almost 10 years now, so I religiously use this page. This is actually called the Passion Roadmap, so it organizes your goals into 3 months, 1 year, 3 years, and lifetime. So just for an example, here's my passion roadmap where I list the goals that I'd like to accomplish in 3 months time and 1 year time. So in the next 3 months, my goals are to keep up with my weekly activities, things like yoga, Pilates, pickleball, or just going on a walk, maintaining a healthy budgeting plan, and then gathering and organizing important paperwork or documents that I need to keep. In 1 year's time, I'd like to increase my emergency fund, upgrade our couch, be up to date with all of my doctor's appointments, and complete my CEUs for work. Oh, and also getting more organized on my social media if I want to continue to do content creating on the side. This year was the first year that I had RJ do one for himself, then we also made one for us as a couple. I really think goal mapping helps us to visualize our goals on a timeline while being transparent with each other on what's on our mind, whether it be goals that we have in the next 3 months to how many years down the road. And I love the timelines because it allows us to hold ourselves accountable and check in on our goals. There are additional steps to the Passion Roadmap, but I recommend just visiting the Passion Planner website and downloading the free template so you can follow their instructions. Okay, the next thing I like to use is the Notes app to create a bullet point list of things that we want to go over. Topics could range from the elopement to upcoming plans we have, expenses, or really just to check in with things that are going on lately. Today, we plan on discussing the upcoming plans we have with friends and family in the next few months, some content/social media collaboration opportunities, our monthly spending and overview, the replies that we receive from the elopement photographers or planners, documents and paperwork needed needed for the elopement and marriage, and checking in on our family members' participation in the elopement planning process. I have officially switched to Google Calendar this year. I just like how I can color coordinate everything and then also add his email to an event so it shows up on his Google Calendar, since at least 70% of our plans are done together. I'd rather make sure that if he has an event on his calendar, he's able to access the same information like the location, the time, a link, or any additional information. The next app that I've been using, which is super helpful for my future brides, is Google Sheets. They have a template for wedding planning, which I absolutely love. The wedding planning template is free on Google Sheets, and I like it because it has so many tabs. It has sections for budgeting, photography, a schedule for the day of, a guest list, and on one of the first few tabs, it has the to-do list where you can list everything that needs to be done, and you can set the status to not started, ongoing, or done. And this is my way of making sure that we're both actively participating in this process. RJ's task was to share and upload what we'll be needing for the legal marriage and for traveling to Europe, while I followed up on the wedding planners and to get some quotes. And this part has been a little challenging for me. I'm dead set on a certain photographer and a planner and a certain location, but I know I need to look for more options and search for more quotes. Anyways, this was just a brief look into our weekly meetings and how we go about planning and budgeting. If you're on a similar journey, whether it be figuring out how to budget together as a couple, or if you're starting the elopement process, I would seriously love to hear from you. I hope these beginner tips were helpful to anyone who sees this. If you're looking for the resources that I've shared today, I listed the 3 links or apps that we use for our meetings under the caption.